Well, Happy New Year. As we start a new year, starting 2015, I'm sure that you have a lot of thoughts about the past year and things that went well, things that didn't, thoughts about the new year, changes you want to make, things you want to do differently, where you want to be a year from now. And that is such a beautiful thing. It's so, so beautiful. And so, as I just wanted to take a few minutes to share with you guys some of the things that I do as we set up a new year, things that I've developed, and just my thought process around goal setting and starting off a new year strong. I think the hard part is with goal setting or resolutions or whatever you want to say is honestly deciding what I really want. I was talking to my brother about this over Christmas and just saying, there's a lot of things in my head that would be cool to do. Like, it'd be cool to do that. It'd be cool to do that. Hey, what if I could do that, But the problem is that if I don't really want it, I'm not going to do it most of the time. Like if I set a goal that sounds neat, like, hey, it'd be cool to never, have pizza again. I wouldn't set that goal, but do I really want to never eat pizza again? Probably not. Definitely not if you're Jess Mitchell. But that's the hard part is we can hear about great ideas, but when it comes down to actually setting a goal, we have to know that it's something we really want. And so I would encourage you when you're in this process to take a little bit of time to think about it, to really consider what you want, and what's on your heart. And so I've been working on this for a couple days now. I started doing a little bit of processing Monday, and I worked on a little yesterday and today, and I'll continue to try to finish it up tomorrow on New Year's. So you don't have to take days and days, but take time. Really search your heart and figure out, why does that goal even appeal to me? And is it something I'm willing to do even if it gets really uncomfortable or hard? And what's the bigger outcome that I see from my discipline or from my willingness to do that? So that would be my biggest encouragement to you, is really align any goals you set with what you want. And make sure that it is something that you genuinely want before you, set out and make it, make that goal. So a couple of resources that I have been using are really, really helpful. And the first one, I don't have a paper copy of it because it's really long and lots of color, but it's called Creating a Personal Life Plan. And it takes you through the process of really getting clarity about the life that you want to create. And it has different categories: family, self, work, ministry, friends, and it helps you to just search your soul about what is your current reality and what is your envisioned future and what are just some simple things that you can work towards. So I did go through that again this year and just updated all of those accounts and kind of where we're at and what I'd like to do, and just gained clarity about life, about what matters to me in life in general. And then once I did that, the next thing that I did was something that you guys have seen, and I'll post it again, but it is Goal Setting for 90 Days, the document that we have from National Sales Director Leah Lockland. This is her, it's about 6 pages, and it's her 90-day plan, and I do this every 90 days, but of course this is one of them. And so it takes you through a lot of questions just for yourself to identify what you do really want and the things that you're hungry for in your business and your life. And then at the end, what I love about it is it narrows it down to a couple specific key behaviors that you can commit to that will add up to the success that you want to create. And I really like going through this. It even gives me almost like a mission statement for my 90 days. And I've really, really enjoyed doing that. So I would encourage you, grab that 90-day plan paper that I'll post and go through it. Take some time. You cannot get somewhere if you don't know where you're heading. And if you don't even know if you want to, you're certainly not going to get there. And so this is a time of year to really consider the life that you genuinely want. And then you have to believe that you can do it, that you can get there. And so maybe that will require a conversation with someone, talking to myself or a parent or a spouse about what would that look like, and is that something that we really want to run after. But all I have to say is that when a woman makes up her mind, she is unstoppable. I mean, think about it. When you made up your mind that you were going to give birth to this kid if it killed you, you did it. You faced terrible pain, you went through lots of discomfort, and you had the child because you made the decision you were going to do it. I know that's an interesting example, but so many times I've seen that in my own life where when it really matters to me, when I want something, I will move heaven and earth to get it. And so I would encourage you to think that thought as you look at this coming year. What are the things you really want? And then the last part that you have to do that I haven't done yet is you've got to get it visual. So you may want to do a picture on your iPhone. You may want to do, some screensavers and things, but then you also have to get it up in your home. Senior National Sales Director Leah Carta always says, if people cannot tell what your goals are when they walk in your house, that's a problem. They should know, walking around your house, what your goals are. And so getting visual images of what you really want and what you're working for is crucial. Along with that would be ways to track it. And so having those tracking sheets is key. And so as we start the new year, I do have my Serve tracking sheet. I've already got bookings filled in there, as you can see, on my booking spots, and I'm ready to track those faces. I've got my tracking sheet for my big goals ready to go, and I haven't filled it in yet. I'm actually not sure if I have it sitting here, but I also have a daily key behavior tracking sheet, and that one's ready to go too. So that way I can literally walk the journey with myself just for the next 90 days, being a champion and getting up every day knowing exactly what I'm setting out to do and just having fun and enjoying the process of who that looks like and what that looks like. And so I hope this is helpful. I hope and pray that you'll take the time, whether it's an hour, 4 hours, or a couple of days, to really search your soul, search your heart, sit before the Lord and seek His guidance for you. For this year, what are things you want to do? Are there some things where you have to say, I can do hard things and make some big changes? Or simply say, I am enough. I can accomplish this. I don't know what it is, what you need to hear, but I'm excited to find out. So as you work through these, please send me your 90-day plan. You don't have to send me your personal life plan. That's personal, but your 90-day plan and your tracking and your goal posters, I want to see those. I want to know what you're working on and working towards, but I will tell you this. If you don't have a plan, you will not get there. You have to have a plan. You have to have a map for anything. So take the time, refresh your spirit, and then share with me what you decide is your goal for this next 365 days.